Hello and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about what are men supposed to do. My name is Intende. Men are given an impossible task. We are the oppressors, but at the same time we're also privileged. My YouTube recommended has been showing me all sorts of opinions about men. Everyone has an opinion about men. I don't know why, I don't know how, I don't know where, but everyone has an opinion about men. There are two extremes you can take. You can take the far right or far left. I hate using these analogies. But you can take one extreme where men need to, take power and take control and take things back, and we just need to, regain strength. Then there's the other extreme, which is men need to play more video games, retreat, don't participate in education, society, training, employment. I think it's called the NEET life, which, I'm low-key kind of living the NEET life. I'm a NEET baller, but I don't know what men are supposed to do with their lives. Like, when I look at the question, I don't see an answer. Or maybe the answer is in the question, who knows? These are all just a bunch of semantics about what are men supposed to do. I think that when you graduate high school, and even through high school and middle school, you kind of already start to see the disparities between men and women. Women are told they can do XYZ, whether it be career or whatever. And they also have the option of motherhood. That's always an option. Well, I treat motherhood like it's some kind of, a multiple choice question. You checked motherhood box. No, women have different paths than men. Men and women are different. I'm not trying to say, oh, there are only two genders. I'm not even going in that path. It's just fundamentally, we're different people. We're humans, but we have different outcomes because we just perceive the world in different ways. We have different biologies. Shocker, I'm a man. I see this question all the time because I think a lot of people are asking this question. I think a lot of young men are asking this question. I ask this question every day when I wake up and I feel confused and I feel behind and I feel like I'm supposed to be farther in my life. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? You can apply for 1,000 jobs. You can go out. You can do this. You can get education. You can go and I have a firm handshake. I have a firm handshake. What difference will it make? But I also don't think the solution is Fortnite, Minecraft, Roblox, 24/7, Netflix, weed, antisocial behavior. Well, don't get me wrong. You know what? I play Fortnite once a fortnight. I don't think video games and entertainment and TikTok is the pure solution. I think it's great. Social media you should microdose social media. Just microdose social media. Just do it in small doses. Come on. I think both extremes are toxic, if you ask me. Now, what is the stance of this channel? What is my stance? My stance is I'm figuring it out. It's a giant question mark. I know it's not the most popular. I know it's not the call to action. I know it's not the go to the Catholic Church, bro. Because I don't know. I love how Catholicism solves the man problem. All we needed was some Jesus and Mary, man. JM. Or MJ if you're into Spider-Man. That's all you needed. I don't know what the solution is. When it comes to the solution, I think we should think about how did we get here? How did we get to a situation where people feel so disenfranchised and disillusioned? I would like to blame wage stagnation. I would like to blame just mixed messaging. I would also like to blame, just a dead culture. We got a dead culture. Don't get me wrong though, I'm gonna save it. This YouTube channel with 681 subscribers that gets 20 views per video will save the culture. No, I think things are just fragmented and people are just trying to figure things out. And the men's gender roles is just one of those ways people are trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure it out in real time. I graduate in like 15 weeks, man. 15 weeks, I'm out on the curb, just, begging for soup. I don't know if people still beg for soup, but I'm going to be begging for soup. Voya, in Spanish, begging for soup. And I am trying to figure out my own role. I've made a YouTube channel, but I've also made a video about how there's no handbook to life. And trust me, if there is a grade, I'm getting an F I fail every day. But luckily, at the end of the day, you have the next day. And you got the next day. I was reading this one comment that said that every day you have the chance to restart your life. And I completely agree. Now, that doesn't mean that the next day is going to be easy. It doesn't mean that there won't be any problems. There probably will, You've got to get that victory royale, or make it to get some nethercraft, or whatever you do in Minecraft, or get some Robux. But when I think of what are men supposed to do, I think of the first step of Alcoholics Anonymous. Acknowledge that there is a problem, and then the rest is up to you. How you deal with it, I can't tell you. And I know, like, I'm the type of person that I would love to just put in my chat GPT, what am I supposed to do with my life? Give me 10 simple steps. Or 3 steps, we're in the Catholicism, Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Catholicism. In 3 simple steps, I will solve your problems. But we don't get that. We don't get 3 simple steps. We gotta fail and succeed and try again and read mixed signals and somehow make the most of that. I don't know if this helps, but this is what I'm doing. I'm just taking things one day at a time, applying and acknowledging that I am confused and that I don't have the answers. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked, please like and subscribe. My socials will be linked down below and at the end of this video. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.